Hi everyone! Welcome back to C2 Novel and Vocab Week 23! Woo! Thank you for joining me again, and let's get started. Woo! Hello everyone! My name is Miss Kimberly, as you should already know by now, and the goal of our session is to have students understand each word in their vocabulary workbook and to be cognizant and know some of the phrases from the novel that may be difficult for us to understand. And let me go through what we'll be going through today in our video. If you already know, go ahead and skip to the first word. Today's agenda is 1. We will go over the week 23 vocabulary words. 2. Go over the extra example sentences. And 3. It will be for you to review and self-study. Okay? So why are we doing this? Because 1, it is for vocabulary acquisition. We're trying to keep inputting and building our vocabulary. And by learning the definition, synonym, and antonym of the word, this can greatly improve your reading comprehension when you're reading different types of novels and enhance contextual usage. So you'll be able to understand each sentences when you know more vocabulary words. Second, we will be going over extra example sentences, and this is for writing variation. By looking at a variety of example sentences with one specific vocabulary word that we're looking at, students can learn how to use the word in different sentence structures and not just always have the same boring type. So without further ado, let's get started. Please first go get your vocabulary workbook and turn to week 23. This way, we're going to cheat and go from the back. And I'm already here. Page 136 and page 137, if you can please go and get it and turn to the correct page. Okay, numbers 1 through 10 are review words from, I believe, starting from week 19. Let's see. Yes, our first word, rigid, is from week 19. And we have words from week 19, 20, 21, and 22 in week 23 list. And then from 11 to 16, they are words from your TED Talks. Okay? So number 1, the word is rigid. Everyone say rigid. The synonym is tough and the antonym is flexible. The part of speech is adjective and the definition says stiff or fixed. Not able to be bent or moved. The example sentence says the tower was made of rigid steel. Meaning this tower is made with steel that will not bend, it will not break easily, so it's very tough and strong. Repeat after me. The tower was made out of rigid steel. Example sentence number 1 at the bottom. It says, the scarecrow had a rigid posture, standing tall and still in the middle of the field. So scarecrows, if you don't know, are those things that are made out of wood, and they farmers put clothes on it and a hat, and they have like a fake face. It's to scare actual crows or other birds from coming to the farm. So it had a rigid posture. It was standing straight and tall in the middle of the field. Example 2. It says the frozen lake had a rigid surface, making it safe for ice skating. I've done this before when I was younger. There was a lake near my house, and whenever it was winter, the surface would become very rigid, very strong and solid. So the lake wasn't really liquid anymore, and we would always go on top of it, but it was sometimes scary. But here in this sentence, it says it has a rigid surface, so it will not break. Good. Everyone say rigid. Number 2, repeat after me and say innocent. Innocent. The synonym is pure and the antonym is sinful. The part of speech is adjective and the definition says of a person who is not guilty of a particular crime. So they did not do it. Not guilty. Example sentence says newborn babies are so pure and innocent. Meaning they didn't do anything wrong because they're just babies. They were just born. Repeat after me. Newborn babies are so pure and innocent. Example 1. In the fairy tale, the innocent animal friends help the main character on their journey. Do you know what this story or the sentence kind of sounds like? Snow White, In Snow White, she had different animals help her. Oh, even in Cinderella, that she had the animals help her too. Innocent, meaning they did not do anything bad. The next example sentence says, I told my mom I was innocent and I didn't eat the cookies. So mom could have been like, where are the cookies? Did you eat the cookies, Kimberly? And you're like, no, mom, I didn't eat it. I'm innocent. I didn't do it. I'm not guilty. Repeat after me and say innocent. Number 3, the word is morsel. Its synonym is nibble. And the part of speech is a noun. And the definition says a very small piece of food. The mouse ate a morsel of cheese. Meaning a very, very small piece of cheese. A morsel. Repeat after me. The mouse ate a morsel of cheese. But that sentence is a bit short, so let's look at the longer ones. Example 1, it says, many supermarkets offer a morsel of food they are selling as a sample to customers to test try. So if you've ever been to Costco, they often have little morsels of food, little samples that they will let you test. And then that's kind of like trying to persuade you into getting the food and buying it. But it's delicious. Morsel, a small piece. Example 2, I made sure to pick up every morsel of the cookie that I dropped on the floor. Right? If you drop your food on the floor, you don't want to leave little morsels there because then it'll attract bugs and maybe a rat or a mouse. Everyone say morsel. Number 4, the word is vague. And the synonym is fuzzy and the antonym is clear. The part of speech is an adjective and the example sentence says, or the definition says, not clearly expressed, known, described, or decided. So we're not quite sure yet. We're like, That's why the picture here has question marks. She was confused by his vague explanation, meaning he wasn't being very specific. He was just like, oh, okay, I'll just do this and do that, and okay, that'll be good. And you're like, huh? Do what? Vague, not clearly expressed. Repeat after me. She was confused by his vague explanation. All right, number 2 at the bottom. The scientist's hypothesis was intentionally vague, prompting further investigation and experimentation. So you should already know what the word hypothesis is. It means their guess. So the scientist's guess was purposefully vague. It was not clear why. Because they wanted to do more experimenting. Example 2. In the puzzle, the last clue was vague, and the players had to work together to solve it. So since it didn't have like a direct clue with information, they had to work together. Everyone say vague. Number 5, the word is boastful. Boastful. The synonym is bragging and the antonym is humble. The part of speech is an adjective and the definition says praising yourself and what you have done. Example sentence, he is such a boastful person that I don't always believe him. Meaning he kind of exaggerates a bit too much, or he's always like, oh, I'm so great, I'm so awesome, so we don't really believe him. This is the same sentence before. So repeat after me. He is such a boastful person that I don't always believe him. Example 1 at the bottom. The boastful student often interrupted class discussions with exaggerated stories. So here he was always like, maybe the teacher's trying to teach some kind of math, right? And all of a sudden, oh yeah, my dad, he's a genius. He's the smartest doctor at the hospital, and he does 100 surgeries a day. But it's like, we're in the middle of math class. Why are you talking about and boasting about your dad? Something of that sort. Or, example 2, Paul's boastful friend always claimed to be the fastest runner in the neighborhood. He's like, Paul's friend is like, I'm the fastest. I'm like I'm as fast as lightning. No one can beat me. I can run a mile in 10 minutes or 10 seconds. I'm so fast. You're like, huh? 10 seconds? That's way too short. Boastful. Number 6, the word is occur. Everyone say occur. It is a verb and it means especially of accidents and other unexpected events, which means to happen. Occur means to happen. A tragic accident has occurred on a freeway. So this accident happened on the freeway. It happened. Repeat after me. A tragic accident has occurred on a freeway. But let's look at the other examples. During the play rehearsal, the actor forgot his lines, causing a momentary pause to occur. So he was there, he was like, Romeo, where are... what am I supposed to say? And then, so a pause occurred. A pause happened. So everyone was like, just waiting. Example 2. During the science experiment, unexpected reactions can occur. So you should be prepared with safety goggles and gloves. So unexpected reactions, maybe things will start bubbling or maybe it'll stop fizzing and there's gas happening. So you should always be prepared. It could happen anytime, meaning it can occur anytime. Occur. Number 7, the word is surpass. Everyone say surpass. The synonym is exceed and the antonym is lose. It is a verb and it means to do or be better than. You can say example sentence, my essay surpassed the teacher's expectations. So my teacher thought I was going to do about this much, but I surpassed it and got an A+ instead. To do better than what someone else had thought. Surpass. Repeat after me. My essay surpassed the teacher's expectations. Example 1. Mary's artwork had vibrant colors and intricate details that seemed to surpass the work of her classmates. Meaning, Mary's art project was so much better than everyone else's. Surpass. To be better than. Example 2. The climber aspired to surpass the highest peak and reach the summit of the mountain. He didn't just want to go up just like one little part of the mountain, but he wanted to go to the very top and surpass the highest peak. Number 8, our word is pummel. The synonym is bash, and it is a verb. It means to hit someone or something repeatedly, but especially with your fists. The boxer pummeled his opponent, meaning he beat him, he hit him. He was being very violent with his fists. Repeat after me. The boxer pummeled his opponent. Opponent meaning the other person. Example. During the pillow fight, the friends playfully tried to pummel each other with fluffy pillows. Have you ever had a pillow fight? You know, pillows are quite soft and fluffy, but if you get hit with them and get pummeled with them, it could actually really hurt. So you gotta be careful. Example 2. During the food fight in the school cafeteria, donuts were used to pummel classmates. This is a silly sentence because I don't think there would be a food fight in the cafeteria, but they're using donuts and they're hitting others with donuts. I think you would get in a lot of trouble if that actually happened. Number 8, everyone say pummel. We're already done with page 136, but we're not going to repeat the words yet. We'll do it all the way at the end. Number 9, the word is phenomenon. Repeat, phenomenon. It is a noun and is anything that is or can be experienced or felt, but especially something that is noticed because it is unusual, meaning not happening all the time, or it's something that's new. The aurora, here in this picture, the green lights, is a natural phenomenon which can be seen near the Arctic or Antarctic. Yes. Phenomenon. Something that happens that doesn't usually, but everyone's like, whoa, cool about it. Repeat after me. The aurora is a natural phenomenon which can be seen near the Arctic or Antarctic. Example at the bottom. The solar eclipse was a rare phenomenon that captured the attention of sky watchers. So we're watching the sky and then the solar eclipse happened. You're like, oh, whoa, so cool, because it doesn't happen every day. Example 2. In the story, the magical phenomenon caused flowers to bloom overnight. So flowers, when we plant flower seeds, do they grow right away the next day? But in this story, or in the sentence, in this magical story, a phenomenon had happened and it made the flowers grow and bloom by the very next day. Phenomenon. And number 10 is the last word for us to review from past vocabulary weeks. The word is updraft. Updraft, it is a noun and it means an upward current of air or a wave of air that's going up. The balloon was picked up by an updraft into the sky. And in our story in Charlotte's Web, the baby spiders were flying in the sky from the updraft. Repeat after me. The balloon was picked up by an updraft into the sky. Our example sentence at the bottom, it says, the paper airplane caught an updraft floating gracefully in the air. So maybe I threw my paper airplane, but then the fan was going and then there was an updraft and then made the paper airplane fly even higher. Example 2. During the windy day, the kite danced in the updrafts, reaching great heights. So I don't know if you guys have been to Hailey Beach recently or at all, but there's always this man and he's flying kites. Have you seen him before? I always see him when I'm walking there. But those kites can always go up super, super high due to the updrafts in the air. Very good. Updraft. Okay, now these are our new words. So 1 through 10, you should just be a little review. But 11 through 16, let me go over more specifically and thoroughly. The word is automatically. Automatically. And yes, it ends in an ly. And yes, it is an adverb. It means by itself or independently. Doing something by itself. The example sentence says, the light turns on automatically when it's dark at my house. That's kind of cool. Say that like right now, because my light is on, because it's dark outside. The time just passed by and then poof, the lights just went on. That's kind of cool. But what if I'm not home? That'll waste energy then. Anyways, automatically, doing it by itself. Repeat after me. The light turns on automatically when it's dark at my house. Example at the bottom. The robot vacuum moved around the house automatically, cleaning up dust and dirt. And this sentence isn't saying like a human robot, with the vacuum cleaner. But you probably have one at your house, or maybe you have seen one before. Those automatic robots, vacuum cleaners that are like circles, and then they just move around in your house and they just vacuum. Those also move automatically. Example 2. It says, the elevator doors opened automatically when it reached the desired floor. So, say that it goes to your house. I live on the 8th floor, and then when it stops on the 8th floor, I don't have to press a button for it to open. But when it gets to the 8th floor, the doors just open up. Automatically. Good. Number 12. The word is threat. Threat. The synonym is hazard and the antonym is safeguard. It is a noun and it means a danger. A threat is something that is of danger. The bully uses threats to get what he wants. He's like, if you don't listen to me, I'm going to punch you. That is a threat, the danger of punching. Repeat after me. The bully uses threats to get what he wants. Or let's look at the other sentences here. Number 1, the hikers were cautious, meaning they were being careful, as they entered the forest, aware, meaning knowing, of the potential threats of wild animals. So they knew that there could be a danger of wild animals when they go in. Danger. Or example 2, it says, the storm clouds in the sky pose the threat of heavy rain and lightning. Also, I see some dark clouds in the sky right now too. That is showing me as a threat that there will be maybe heavy rain again tomorrow or maybe tonight. I don't know. I have to check the weather. Everyone say threats. Number 13, the word is acquire. Acquire. The synonym is attain, and the synonym is... let me start again. Number 13, the word is acquire. The synonym is attain. The antonym is to lose. The part of speech is a verb, and the definition is to get something. The example sentence says, I acquired my driver's license after taking the test, meaning I got it. I was able to receive it. Acquire, to get. Those are all different types of synonyms. And attain. So repeat after me. I acquired my driver's license after taking the test. You wouldn't be able to get your driver's license if you don't take a test. They don't just say, oh, Kimberly, you're a good person. Here's a driver's license. You have to acquire it by taking a test. Example 1, over time, libraries acquire a diverse collection of books for readers to enjoy. So the library doesn't always just stay the same with, 100 books. As time goes on, they'll buy new books, and it'll be from 100 to 150 books to maybe 200 books and to more and more. Acquire, to get. Or we can also think of it as physically here. Plants acquire nutrients from the soil to grow healthy and strong, meaning they get their nutrients and minerals and what they need from the soil, also from water and the sunlight. Okay, number 13 was the word acquire. Number 14, capture. Verb, to record an image or sound. Example sentence, I captured the beautiful sunset using my phone. Whew, that is a very beautiful picture here that they captured, that they were able to get and they were able to record. Capture. Repeat after me. I captured the beautiful sunset using my phone. Very good. Maybe if you don't have a phone, this example sentence at the bottom will help you. The explorer used a sketchbook to capture the unique shapes and colors of exotic flowers. So what does this mean here? He didn't just take a picture of something and capture it. Instead, he was able to capture it by drawing it so that he could remember. Again, number 2, the photographer aimed the camera to capture a breathtaking view of the mountains. Kind of similar to the sentence above, but not as so. Because above, the verb is captured, but at the bottom, our verb is aimed, and to capture here is the infinitive, which you have learned in grammar class. Everyone say capture. 15, the word is objective. Objective. The synonym is aim. It is a noun, and the definition is a goal. Something that you work towards. My objective in life is to become the best soccer player. So their goal in life is to become the best soccer player ever. Goal. What do you aim to do? What is your goal? Repeat after me. My objective in life is to become the best soccer player. What is your objective in life? Example 1. Our team set an objective to score at least 5 goals in the soccer match. So they were like, okay, team, I think we can win this game, but let's try to get 5 goals in. That's our objective of the game today. That's what we're going to try to do. Example 2. As a team, our objective was to build the tallest and most stable tower using only spaghetti and marshmallows. I love this type of science experiment. Actually, I think you may have done something like this at MI a long time ago. Maybe. Objective, your goal, what you're aiming to do. Last word already. Time flies when you're having fun. The word is monitor. Everyone say monitor. The synonym is observe. The part of speech is a verb, and the definition says to watch and check on. So here, to watch doesn't mean, oh, I monitor the TV and I monitor my favorite TV show. No, because there's a second part of this definition. To watch and check on. We're checking something. Example sentence. The boss monitors the new employee's work and performance. So this boss was watching. They're like, okay, Kimberly's a good worker. She came on work on time today. Okay, her class is having fun. Okay, good. And she didn't leave early. Well, great. It's good. It was good to monitor Kimberly's behavior. Okay, repeat after me. The boss monitors the new employee's work and performance to watch and check on. Example at the bottom, it says, lifeguards at the pool carefully monitor swimmers to ensure their safety. So if you've been to the pool or if you've been to the beach, there are lifeguards there. They will watch and check on you to make sure that you're not drowning or having some sort of trouble swimming, or else they'll come in and save you. Example 2, the park ranger was assigned to monitor the wildlife population in the national park. This sentence is a bit similar to what you had learned in TED Talks. Here, a park ranger is someone who is watching over a national park, and they're monitoring it, watching and checking on the wildlife population, the animals. Good. Everyone say monitor. We're done. Oh my goodness. But before we finish, let's go back to number 1 and repeat all the words for beautiful, perfect pronunciation. Everyone, number 1, say rigid. 2, innocent. 3, morsel. 4, vague. 5, boastful. 6, occur. 7, surpass. 8, pummel. 9, phenomenon. 10, updraft. 11, automatically. 12, threat. 13, acquire. 14, capture. 15, objective. And 16, monitor. We're done with this. Now it is your turn for review and self-study. Please review all of the words again. Read it all out loud after you have heard me from this video. And then do the next pages 138 and 139 for homework. And if you see the next page, there are no week 24 words because there is no vocabulary test for that. But there will be a vocabulary test for week 23. So please make sure that you study very hard. Let's finish 3rd grade on a strong note and get 100%. I'm so sad that this is our last video. Because you guys will be big old 4th graders soon. Thank you so much for joining me throughout all of our videos from this past semester. I really appreciate it. I had a lot of fun trying to explain all the words and just have fun through this video. Okay, thank you so much for watching, everyone. Good luck and bye!